Situated 110 miles north of Orlando and just minutes from the I-75, Gainesville is certainly well known in academic circles, as it's home to the University of Florida, one of the country's top public research universities. UF's very positive impact on the city can be seen everywhere, from its world-class cultural attractions, educational and sporting amenities, to the vibrant entertainment and food scenes that cater to the more than 52,000 plus students who enroll here every year. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Gainesville. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the city. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, downtown Gainesville. There's always something to do in downtown Gainesville. From old-fashioned movie theaters to state-of-the-art shopping centers, you could spend a whole weekend exploring its amenities and still not see it all. During the day, the sun-dappled streets are filled with the sights and sounds of commerce. If you like eating out, enjoy a burger at the Paramount Grill or a platter of seafood at the Dragonfly Sushi and Amp Sake Company. If you like to prepare your own meals, shop for fresh produce at the Union Street Farmers Market. Do you have money burning a hole in your pocket? Poke around the stores, cafes, bookstores, bakeries, and souvenir houses of the Central Plaza. Number 2 is the Butterfly Rainforest. Whether you're traveling with kids, as a couple, or even solo, a visit to the Butterfly Rainforest at the Florida Museum of Natural History should definitely be at the top of your must-do list. Located within the University of Florida Cultural Plaza, which conveniently houses a number of other important Gainesville tourist attractions, this enthralling attraction can be visited separately from the main museum and can take a few hours to explore fully. The stars here are, of course, the 1,000 or more butterflies and moths that inhabit the 6,400 square foot rainforest. During your visit, you'll witness firsthand these amazing creatures free-flying, fluttering, feeding, and if you're lucky, settling on you for a few moments. Number 3, Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park. You'll find Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park just to the south of Gainesville between it and the tiny community of Micanopy. Notable for being Florida's first state park, it was established in 1971 and covers 21,000 acres of savanna in the center of Paynes Prairie Basin. The fact the park is unique geologically is very evident the moment you see it. It simply doesn't look like you're in Florida. It's also notable for its unusual, for Florida, wildlife. If you're lucky, you'll spot everything from bison to wild horses, both of which are found in substantial herds here. Add to this the 300 different bird species, along with deer and alligators, and it's a wildlife spotter's dream. Number 4, Florida Museum of Natural History. While it's also home to the Butterfly Rainforest, it's worth noting that the Florida Museum of Natural History hosts many other exhibits that can be visited separately and at no cost. Considered one of the top natural history museums in the USA, FLMNH was established in 1906 and can easily consume the best part of a day if you plan on seeing everything. Must-sees in the Powell Hall, the museum's main space in the University of Florida Cultural Plaza, are its many permanent displays relating to Florida's rich fauna and flora. There's also an impressive array of fossils collected within the state. Number 5 in our list, Ichetucknee Springs State Park. Gainesville is a landlocked city, so you can't hit a local beach like you could with other Florida vacation spots. That said, don't make the mistake of thinking that everything in Gainesville is dry. A trip to Ichetucknee Springs State Park will be quite the splash. Famous for its dazzlingly blue waters, the Ichetucknee River offers all kinds of outdoor activities for a weekend getaway. You can swim, snorkel, and scuba dive. You can go tubing, canoeing, kayaking, or paddleboarding. You can have fun outside of the water as well. The Great Florida Birding Trail winds through a big portion of the park, and there are hiking and picnicking sites everywhere. Number 6, Lake Alice. Lake Alice is one of the lesser-known historical sites of Florida. It used to be home to members of the Alachua culture around 1000 AD, and it's believed that they created burial mounds nearby. Times have changed, but Lake Alice remains a quiet and respectful place. It's also one of the most beautiful places in the U.S. While you can't swim in the water, you can observe all of the birds, turtles, possums, and alligators that slink around the shore. There are several walking trails and viewing decks to help you get a better look. You can also pay a visit to a couple of attractions near the shore. Number 7. Kanapaha Botanical Gardens. The lengthy bamboo-lined route that leads to Kanapaha Botanical Gardens must surely rank as one of the country's most impressive driveways. A cluster of these amazing trees also stands guard outside the ticket office and main entranceway, clacking and creaking in even the slightest of breezes. Founded in 1978 by the North Florida Botanical Society and named after nearby Lake Kanapaha, the garden covers 68 acres and is broken down into 24 major collections. A level and easy-to-traverse 1.5-mile paved pathway allows easy access to the garden, as well as to the largest public display of bamboo trees in Florida. Number 8. Sweetwater Wetlands Park. Another great nature area to visit is Sweetwater Wetlands Park. Located on the north side of Paynes Prairie Basin, this much smaller park consists of 125 acres of ponds and wetlands and was created specifically to improve the water quality of the surrounding area. There's a great 3.5-mile-long trail network that takes you deep into the park along gravel paths and boardwalks. A number of well-placed viewing platforms feature information stations and provide a great opportunity to get up close to numerous plant species and not so close, but within sight, of animals such as alligators and Florida cracker horses. Number 9. Depot Park. Spending time in Depot Park, set in what was once an industrial wasteland, is today one of the top free things to do in Gainesville. What is now an unspoiled area of ponds, conservation and wetland areas, and a major leisure hub was once the city's old rail yard. Today, it has been cleaned up and given new life as a focal point for the city's residents. With the old train station at its center, the park offers plenty of fun for young and old alike. Take a pleasant stroll or bike ride along the paved lakeside pathways leading through a dense coverage of wildflowers and native plant species. Then take a break on one of the park benches, or enjoy a picnic in the pavilion. Finish with number 10, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Known to locals as the Swamp, the Ben Hill Griffin Stadium is one of the largest in Florida. It can seat almost 90,000 people, and it's hosted a variety of games, concerts, ceremonies, championships, and pep rallies. The Ben Hill Griffin Stadium is perhaps best known for its annual Gator Growl, a huge homecoming event for the University of Florida during football season. People come from all over the state to enjoy everything from televised skits to live comedy performances. Celebrity guests frequently make an appearance, and it's a grand old time that whips people into football fever. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Gainesville? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.